Hi, everybody.
Oh, look.
What's up?
It's all our friends are on here. Tatum's here.
Hello.
He has his best collar on.
His main collar.
His main collar that we got for him.
Half the time we put it upside down and we don't realize it.
Welcome. We're so happy that you're here. Oh, look. We have friends. Hi, Laura.
Comments are coming through.
Hi, Jeff on Facebook.
So I think we should start out with a little bit of an intro. Talk a little bit about how the book came about, I think. So the agency that represents us is called the Dog Agency, and they're based out of Chicago. And they partnered with Kensington Publishers. You reading the comments?
Yeah.
They partnered with Kensington Publishers to create a series of books based on the dogs or animals that the Dog Agency represents. And so we're the first book to come out of that series. And we're looking forward to seeing, I guess, the second one.
Yeah.
I think it's already in the works.
A little bit about Tatum. He's from Georgia. We adopted him in 2016.
Yep.
And I found his picture online on the Pixel Funds website, and I was like, I need that dog. That has to be my dog. And it took me a few months to convince Charles to adopt Tatum, and it's pretty cool what a rescue can become, and Tatum can be the ambassador for all of those rescue dogs around the world. So it's really cool.
And I love that our Facebook is connected to this live stream too, because if you're on this Facebook and you see our live stream, any other Facebook that's supposed to be Tatum's is not a real Facebook.
People want to see your face. They want to see your face. He's just, oh my gosh.
He's living the dream right now.
I wish everyone could just hold a Tatum like this because that's all we do.
His ears are as soft as they look.
Yeah. So about the book, should we answer some of the questions from people who bought books? Because we have quite a few questions on our on this website.
The website. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with Cindy from Florida says,
are you not going in order?
Oh, should I go from the beginning?
I don't know. You don't have to. It's gonna mess me up.
Anita. First, I want to say that you are such a clever, caring, and talented boy. Are you home alone sometimes, or is it too scary or too lonely? Well, he does an okay job. We usually don't try to leave Tatum alone for over a few hours.
Other than when we're at work.
At night. But when we're at work, he is alone. We do have our camera set up, and
he won't go in a kennel. He's got the house to himself. He won't. We have the house pretty locked down because there's another question about does he have any naughty habits, and he certainly does.
So every morning when I say goodbye to him and I go to work, he's usually curled up in our bed. So I think he sleeps all day. Yeah, and then at nighttime, we usually don't leave him because that's when he gets into trouble.
Yeah, because he saves up all his energy. So once we get home from work, we tend not to leave.
Okay, you're on to Cindy from Florida.
All right.
Hi, friends. I'm so happy to see you. I saw Carmen on here. Hi, Carmen.
I loved how you were so dedicated with your New Year's resolutions, but do you have a bucket list? If so, can you share what's on it?
You know, that's a great idea.
A bucket list.
Maybe we should work on a bucket list for Tatum.
We should.
Right?
I feel like he's kind of living out his bucket list from where he started.
Oh, yes. I think so. But
camping.
That would be...
We've never brought him camping, and that's on the immediate plan.
So, fun fact is that we were planning on bringing Tatum camping, this past weekend, but it was raining. And
that was rescheduled from a hurricane 3 weeks ago.
Yep. So we will get Tatum camping eventually.
Thank you. Chris Proctor said congratulations on the book.
Oh, thank you, friends. Hi, Kira. All right. Who am I on? Valerie. Just want to say thank you for sharing Tatum with all of us. His story is so inspiring for me personally, and I am sure many others agree. I don't think she has a question, but she just gave us lots of love.
Oh,
your family brings so much joy, even when the day feels anything but joyful. So the best part about this is that Tatum's name means bringer of joy. And we get so many messages from people around the world who just talk about how Tatum has touched their lives.
Enriched their lives.
Yeah.
Somebody said a daily serotonin burst.
Yep.
That's what they said earlier.
That's right.
Did you see where Valerie's from?
Valerie's from
Vancouver.
where I want to visit.
So our bucket list is to go see wild orcas up in the Pacific Northwest.
Valerie,
All right.
I want to come visit you, please.
Ashley from Michigan, do you have any bad habits?
Tatum, do you have bad habits?
So yes, he actually a few years ago, I'd say 4 or 5 years ago, he had to have emergency stomach surgery.
Emergency stomach surgery.
Because he gets into things. He gets energized at night and he gets into things. He's food obsessed. He's not food aggressive or anything like that. But he's constantly looking for something to eat. And he used to get into stuff like anything we'd leave out, cans, crackers, didn't matter. He'd tear into things. He ate a whole bag of cat food one time, a whole bag of dry cat food.
He ate a whole whoopie pie
with the plastic
with the plastic still on. Whole.
He ate a whole bag of family size spicy nacho Doritos one time. So suffice to say, we locked down the house pretty tightly now. We have child safety locks on all the cupboards. And so there's nothing he can get into.
So yes, food is his bad habit.
Yeah. Anything that smells or tastes
That's actually
good.
my bad habit.
Yeah. Preach.
Okay. So Ashley from Michigan.
That was what I just said.
Okay. Blake from Louisiana. What is Tatum doing for Halloween? So you guys get to know what Tatum's going to be, and you get to be the first people who know that. Tatum is going to be Eeyore, and Joey's going to be Pooh Bear, and I'm going to be Tigger.
And I'm going to take photos.
Dad will be behind the camera.
Yeah, right? As usual.
So I already have Tatum's costume, and the ears just like hang really low. He's not the biggest fan about it, but I think he'll be able to put it
Rhonda on Facebook says saw his book on Audible too. So we brought Tatum to the sound studio with our friends at Osborne Media here in Bangor. I don't know if anybody saw that video, but he did record his portion of the book. For those of you who have the book so far, Tatum's got a portion of every chapter that he narrates, and so we did do that on the audiobook. And it's been narrated and published, and it's on Spotify and Audible and all that stuff.
You're already getting so much done.
I know, right?
Yeah. He's very shy on camera.
Yeah.
You're not very talkative.
Thank you, Connie, for the kind words.
Oh, I love seeing all our friends here on.
Christy says Eeyore is my favorite.
Oh, the costume's so sweet, and just the ears, Tatum looks so sweet in it.
I know.
All right, you're on to Colby. From Michigan.
Colby the Labrador from Michigan.
Say hi to all your friends.
Mom and I like to take trips in the car to see different places across the country. Have your parents taken you to any cool places on vacation? Do you have any suggestions for cool dog-friendly places you've been to and what we would check out? Not really. So we live up in Bangor, Maine, which is about 3 hours into the state. And so to get anywhere outside of Maine would really take a very long time.
Off he goes.
He leaves.
Okay.
So we've been to local places, Acadia National Park, Portland, to visit family, things like that.
They're really dog friendly.
Portland? Yeah.
Well, and Acadia.
So is Acadia National Park, yeah. But we haven't tried. We won't fly Tatum. He's gotten offers to, as far as, the Children's Hospital in New York or America's Got Talent in LA. But we just won't put him on a plane. That's too much. That's too intense. And then, driving with him anywhere would be, New York is 10 hours away. Boston's 5. So we haven't really taken him anywhere.
I'd love to bring him somewhere special, but his mental well-being comes first, and he's just really scared.
He's scared of everything.
Yeah.
He's scared of the sliding glass doors at Lowe's. So imagine him on a plane.
Hey, do you want to come up here? Your friends want to see you.
Climb.
Come on.
Climb.
Come on. Do you want to go on this side? Do you want to go here?
Come on. He's laying down.
No, he's laying down. Okay, so let's see. Michelle, what is the main thing mom and dad do that lets you know how much they love you? I would definitely say, there's moments in time where I look at Charlie and I'm like, look at him. He's so sweet. This is probably what parents do with their babies.
Yeah, they just stare at him like
Tatum's
this.
our baby. So a lot of times I just catch myself being like, oh, look at him. And he's not doing anything. He's just hanging out, being himself.
I think his favorite thing though is FaceTime with us. He's never more than 5 feet away in the house when we're home. Seriously, we walk to the kitchen, he's there. If we go to the bedroom, he's there. If we go down the hall, he's there. He will never sit in a room like on the couch and watch you just walk away. He physically can't do it. So when we sit down and give him real FaceTime and just, cuddle with him or play with him with his toys, that's his favorite thing because that's all he wants to be doing anyways.
Hi, all our friends on Facebook. It's so nice to see everyone. I love seeing all the comments.
Will you be getting a Toulouse 2 or a Puddles 2? So when writing a novel, it takes time. It takes editing time. It takes writing time. It takes proofreading time. And so Puddles, who was Tatum's fish, who has passed away, as most of you know, is very heavily mentioned in this book in Tatum Comes Home because it was just written while he was alive. That's
but Puddles lives on in the novel.
Yeah.
So
and
that's
on Facebook
really exciting.
And last year's calendar and everything.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna get another fish.
Probably not.
But I would, if I had it my way, maybe a cat.
Yeah, Nicole wants another cat. I do not.
Yeah, definitely.
But she has a horse.
We have Joe. We have Joe now.
Tatum isn't, I don't know if everybody's ever heard us talk about this.
Should I get Tatum back up here?
Yeah, you can try.
Hey.
Tatum's not dog friendly. So we don't do like meet and greets. He doesn't go to the dog park. He's trapped. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's not trapped. He doesn't go to the dog park. He can't be kenneled or boarded or anything like that. So we will not get another dog.
He's here
for that reason.
I just had to get a couple kibble.
Yeah, will work for food. That's his MO.
I will work for food.
Tried to get my daughter to name her baby Tatum, but she would not.
Oh.
Rhonda, tell her that one of the Kardashians did that, I think, or something.
Okay.
All right.
What are we at?
We're at Lainey from Indianapolis.
What is your best piece of advice for dogs? I would say give them a chance and rescue.
That's a big one.
Promoting rescue.
This is what can happen.
Being patient, especially like Tatum, when we first got him, he was scared of everything. Like we would lift a spatula and he would cower. And he still does to this day at times. Mm-hmm. So I think just like knowing that they come from a different story and trying to be aware of that. Yeah. He's food obsessed.
And they, Heidi that would like to point out that I didn't want Tatum at first. Yep. No, I didn't.
Yeah. I didn't want Tatum at first.
Another big thing with dogs, like she said about, patience, is that you're the only thing in their life. And you may have extra stimulus at TV, Netflix, your phone, your people, people at work, people in your family, but you're the only thing that your dog has. And so when they go out for walks, what is science says it's like them scrolling the internet because they get all the smells and stuff. So just let them, do what they need to do.
And there's so many times where you're like, oh, I really want to get, I
have time for this.
But I would say let your dog smell.
Yeah.
Enjoy their walk.
If you don't have time for a walk, wake up earlier. That's what I say.
Okay, you're on, Deborah.
Deborah from Ohio. I would just like to take a moment to thank Tatum and his parents for having such big and kind hearts, always teaching others to be respectful. That all comes from Nicole. Nicole has taught both of us to be kind and respectful and have big hearts.
Oh.
But thank you for the kind words.
You gotta be respectful. Eat your whole entire lunch.
Tatum is the cutest. My boyfriend is from Skowhegan, Maine. Skowhegan's I think an hour from here. We don't measure in distance, we measure in time here in Maine.
Okay, so Christine from Massachusetts. What's Tatum's favorite activity? I would say cuddling his parents. And anytime he has to be right in the middle, so we call him the cheese.
Yeah.
Right? You're always the cheese.
Yeah.
Hands down, right? Or eating. What's better? What would be his favorite? Eating or cuddling us?
You've kind of nurtured his both. You guys cuddle and eat a lot.
He's starting to beg for my whipped cream.
Yeah, this is their couch. They cuddle and eat.
We have the electric blanket.
Yeah, they've always got snacks going. But I mean, this case in point right here, he would never be on that side of Nicole or on this side of me. He's got to be in the middle, and I don't know what that's about. But
fun fact, though, when we first adopted Tatum, I remember we were cuddling, and I was not used to a dog just being right there. And I remember waking up and I left a drool spot right on his It was like right on his face.
Yeah, right on his
And I'm
forehead.
like, yeah, we're gonna have the best life together. Because it was just a spot. I'm like, we're living our best life.
Right. Mary Lou on Facebook says, have your students met Tatum?
They haven't. They have been begging me to bring him into my art classroom. I really want to, but I just don't know if it could happen.
A couple of them have through, meeting him in public or something like that. But students in general, as a group, have not.
Just today, I had students be like, "Can you ride Joey to school? Bring him inside." And I was like, yeah. Maybe someday I could ride him to school, but I don't know about bringing him inside.
Right.
Sarah from Maine, Biddeford. That's yours. Do you want me to read it?
You can go ahead.
Tatum, how do you feel about being so popular? You always are a highlight of my week.
We always joke, or not joke, but we think it's funny that he has no idea.
Right? We're like, Tatum has his book out today, and he has no idea.
According to Tatum, life starts out very crappy, and then you get your own bedroom and your own P.O. box and your own stuff all over the house with your face on it.
That's right. You can see a little bit.
Yeah.
That's part of Tatum.
And people wanting to take their picture with you, but as far as he knows, that's how all dogs live, right?
Yeah. Oh, hi, friends. Just joining us on Facebook. We're so happy you're here. And to the friends who have been with us this whole time, we're so happy that you stayed. I love seeing the comments.
I know.
Tatum's so loved. Okay.
I love this platform, by the way.
I know, this is really nice.
It's really nice.
North Carolina. Tatum, what is your favorite food?
I think he would say before,
Nuggets.
like, anything the lady hands him in the drive-thru. But
Nuggets.
Lately it's been whipped cream, because she puts whipped cream on her cold coffee in the morning, and he just goes nuts.
He does. See, and now you really understand, because like you got to see it and you're like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
But you know what else makes him kind of go crazy more than like nuggets or blueberries? Smart Food popcorn. Oh, he loves Smart When you food. Open the bag of Smart Food popcorn, he's right there, but he's so aggressive about it. Hold on. Facebook question from Adina. Is he aggressive in any way? Because he seems to be such a good boy. Not at all. He's scared of everything. And not in like a reactive, frightened way. He just cowers. But no, he's had babies and toddlers pulling on his tail and ears at the same time. He just doesn't care about anything. He's just so easygoing.
He's so easygoing. Yeah. I trust him.
He plays really hard with other dogs.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess that would be his one. Like, yeah, he plays hard.
Yeah.
Karen from North Carolina, are you going to travel to other states eventually? So people could meet you. It would be really cool to have like a little RV type thing, but right now Tatum's gonna hang out in Maine. If we were gonna put him on a plane, he'd be really scared, and it's just not worth it to put him through that.
Yeah.
We love him too much. As cool as it would be to like go visit places with Tatum.
Yeah, right.
As much as I want to do that, we can't do that to him.
Yeah,
we love you too much.
It wouldn't be fair to put him through it unnecessarily.
But if we had an RV,
yeah, right.
I'll drive us to the States, and we will just like visit all the different places. Do you trust me?
Yeah, no, yeah, we have time for that also. Tatum, this is from Jacob in Ohio.
Hi, Jacob in Ohio.
Tatum's an author. He can tap dance. He has a podcast. And he drives a bulldozer. What's 2024 going to bring? We never know. We don't have any plans yet for 2024, but we never really know.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to know what Tatum decides, because really it's all about him. So we'll find out. Paula from California. Hi, Tatum. Let me start off by saying I can't wait to read your book.
Did you get something in his ear?
No, I think he just... My question is, I really like your bow ties and was wondering who you get your style from, mom or dad. P.S. You and all your videos really make my day. We get his bow ties from a variety of places, and I think you and I both have like favorites.
Like Etsy and Amazon and all kinds of
But we
different
both
places.
like dress him, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that
He's
we
going.
both think that he looks cute in different things. Like I
Yeah.
really love his hoodies,
Yeah.
and
I
Nicole
love
loves him in sweaters.
the sweater, like a little Christmas
See
sweater.
his ears bugging him.
Hmm.
My
The
husband,
book is brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy that you enjoyed it. I love how Tatum described it as like Homeward Bound meets Hallmark movie.
Right.
It's just like a lighthearted read. And I know we were part of like reading it and being a part of like the editing process and all that. But when the books were delivered to our house, I did read it over. And I just finished like the last chapter a few days ago. So that was really special.
I was looking on the Facebook comments, and Nicole Kelly Wilkins said, "My husband checks your page several times a day, waiting for new content. It's almost like bragging rights to see who sees it first."
Oh,
I love that.
Hi, Tito.
I love hearing stories like that too.
Maybe we
What-
could get Tito.
Charles, what was it finally that convinced you to adopt Tatum? So, like Nicole said, she found his picture on Pixel Fun's website, and she fell in love with him. I don't know what it was about the picture that was posted. I was just like, nah, I'm not really feeling it. We lived in a condo at the time, and I didn't want a dog in the condo. You don't have your own backyard and things like that. And so Nicole inquired about more information from his foster mom, Randy. And so we were out to lunch one day, and Randy said, she called us and she sent us photos, like more photos of Tatum. She described him, which we didn't have much information on because she had been fostering him for 8 months. And so she told us things like he's really lazy. He likes to lay around. He's good with, other animals and kids. He's really goofy. And so his tail's broken, stuff like that. And so she sent us pictures, and we got one picture, and what did I say to you?
You said
You love
mid
saying-
lunch.
Yeah.
He is kind of cute.
I said he is kind of cute. And Nicole cried and cried, and she just was like in love with him before she met him, and
Do
she
you
just
think
had to have him.
Tatum should say hi to all his friends?
And so that kind of was that. I just kind of gave it. So we also asked if we could have him for the weekend to see if it was a good fit. And she kind of said, I don't really want to do that to him. He's been passed around so much. I want somebody that knows they want him. And so Nicole's like, actually, yeah, we'll just do that instead. So we just adopted him without meeting him.
Did. Look at all your friends, Tatum.
I know.
I just want you guys to be able to see him like facing you.
Can you move that? And I'll see if I can move the camera a little bit.
Yeah, that's you.
Say hi.
Oh, hi. What's up? Hey, Mom's feeding me treats. I can't see the comments. Also, I can't read.
Tatum, try to read them.
Okay. I love Tatum. Tatum is the best. Tatum has ears and they're pretty.
Tatum has a book.
Tatum's brown.
Did you know you have a book out?
He's an author.
You're an author. You're a published author. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
give
saw
you
you with my book.
one.
Delicious. Oh,
Okay, wait. Let
What?
me read a comment and you're gonna answer it.
Okay, I'll try.
Uh-oh. I don't see a question.
Oh, nuts.
What age group is the book for? Oh,
Oh no, I didn't read it.
Tatum,
It's for people.
Okay, hold on. Bat ears. That's not a question. but
That's not a question. No, this is Tatum's ears, Mom.
Oh my gosh. The head tilt.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
He really wants his treats. I just wanted you guys to be able to see him and have Tatum talk to you all. Because really, all of this has made it's such a big thing because of you.
Yeah, I'm the favorite. I think.
No, your fans.
Yeah, I'm their favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, not you. Can you give me a treat, Mom?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm the greatest boy.
Should you say another one?
I basically don't have to do anything. You keep giving to me.
Do you want to try to catch one? Oh wait, we have a comment. Uh-oh.
Water. Does Tatum like water?
Does Tatum like
Oh,
water?
we don't talk about that. No. Well, what's water? Rain?
Yes.
Puddles?
Yep.
Bath?
No.
Shower?
You don't like all of it.
No.
Okay.
You don't even spill near me.
How's Joey doing?
Hey, fine. He's
doing,
also brown.
He's doing much better.
Yeah,
Thank you
he's
for
brown.
asking. Okay. I'm gonna sit down next to you.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, one more question.
Dad, you coming over here?
Please say blueberry.
Blueberry?
What about pool noodle?
Poo noodle? Why? Why
Say-
you made me say that?
What about say watermelon?
Watermelon? What about it? Do you have any?
No.
That was rude.
Okay. Well, I just wanted you guys to have Tatum to yourselves.
Hold on, let me.
I hope that's okay.
Can I sit back down?
Yes. Oh, our life is so fun.
I enjoy it.
It's pretty fun. Jeez, I'm crow.
What did I miss?
Okay, once these treats go, he might
Power tools.
bail, just so you know. But we kept him up here for a good amount of time, don't you think?
Can you tell my dog to stop farting? Couldn't if we tried. Tatum sure doesn't.
I so want to talk about the book, but I don't want to spoil it, so we can't talk about,
Not the details and stuff.
But we did tell them that Puddles was in it, even though Puddles is not here today.
Yeah, because Tatum talks about puddles.
Yeah. So
yeah, if you're just joining us and you weren't here before, all of you know that Puddles used to be Tatum's brother fish, and he passed away. But the book has taken a long time to write, so it was written during a time that Puddles was with us. So Puddles is heavily mentioned in the book. Not that that's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm just pointing that out.
just trying to get this. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you think he can stay?
Also,
Also?
I think I'm not sure, but I think there are a lot of people out there that think that because it's called Tatum Comes Home, it's kind of the true story about him coming to live with us. And it's not. It's a fiction story. Like we've been describing, it's kind of like Hallmark meets
Homeward
Bound. And so
Dog's Purpose.
Yeah. It didn't actually happen. It's a fiction story, but it is a lot of truths in it and stuff like that. So
where do you buy the book?
There's a link right here, premiercollectibles.com/Tatum Talks is where you can buy a autographed book. Should you be so inclined. But anywhere else that you get books. How did you get him to eat blueberries? He'll eat anything.
He'll eat anything.
I mean, a piece of lettuce with nothing on it, he probably won't really eat, but he will eat almost anything. I used to joke that he eats cans because I don't know if you were here earlier, but I talked about how he used to get into a lot of stuff in the evening. In the house, he ate a whole bag of cat food, a bag of Doritos. He ate a bunch of other stuff. So he'll really eat anything. I used to joke that he eats cans.
Patrick, you just asked, does Tatum narrate the book? He narrates the beginning chapters.
The beginning of each chapter.
The beginning of each chapter. It's like maybe 2 or 3 sentences. So there's like a little bit of Tatum mixed with, do you remember the person who narrates the book?
Sarah.
It's
on Spotify.
It's on Spotify.
And Audible. But yeah, it's already out. The audiobook is already released. So you can get that.
Thank you all for just loving Tatum like you do, and
her name is Sarah Farrington is the narrator.
And supporting all of us, right, Tatum? And buying your book, buying your audio book.
Do some more cooking with Tatum.
Oh, we should.
He loves to cook. He also loves to eat.
I shouldn't have fed him his whole dinner because I just gave him a bunch of
kibble. Really? Thank you, Penny. Yeah, Sarah Farrington is the name. Is Tatum a runner? If you mean running for exercise, not at all. If you mean a flight risk, then yes. He doesn't have very good recall at all, and so we never let him off leash except in our fenced-in backyard.
Kim, is the calendar ready? Yes.
Yep, the calendar's been released.
Excuse you.
How do you unlock it on Spotify? I think you pay for it.
Jennifer, have you ever been overwhelmed with how big Tatum has gotten? No, not really, but like one like kind of weird thing was that like when we went to Bar Harbor in Acadia National Park, it was like really cool. There's so many out of staters there, and we got out of the car with Tatum, and there's this one couple,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Is that Tatum?"
She's from Ohio.
And she's from Ohio, and that kind of just made us be like, "Whoa!" Like, what are the chances that someone from Ohio spots Tatum and is just so excited? So I think that was really cool.
Right.
But I don't think it's ever overwhelming.
No.
It's cool when people approach us like in the grocery store or just randomly. Like we were at a craft fair and a woman was like, "Do you follow a dog on TikTok?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You look just like his mom." And I was able to be like, "I am his mom."
Yeah, that is our dog. Also, we are far removed from a lot of the country. We're up in Bangor, Maine, and so, which is about 3 hours into Maine, and so we're kind of removed from a lot of things and a lot of people in a lot of places.
Kira bought 3 copies, 2 books, and 1 Audible.
Aw, my vet Melissa said she met Tatum. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I would love to do like a book signing at the barn, and so people could meet Joey and Tatum, but we don't know.
Somebody said, "What does Jeezum Crows mean?" So it's Jeezum Crow, and it's just something Mainers say. It's like an exclamation. And then Tatum just says Jeezum Crow because he's not good with his J's.
Oh, there's Tatum. Joey's doing really well. Thank you for asking.
We're reading the Facebook comments.
For the friends just joining, I told everyone what Tatum's going to be for Halloween. He's going to be Eeyore, and Joey's going to be Pooh Bear, and I'm going to be Tigger. And I cannot wait for you guys to see that. We're going to try to dress them all up, do some photos and videos. So you are the first people to know that, which is really cool.
Yeah, because we haven't really told anybody
We have not told anyone.
Filmed any footage or
Nope.
anything yet.
So. You see your dog.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like,
what is Tatum's official Facebook? Because there's another Facebook. If you're on this Facebook, this is the real one. The profile picture has green in it. The fake one doesn't. Has Tatum ever gone to school with you? He's been to school with Nicole quite a few times, but never when the students are there.
Are we going to get another rendition of Please Feed the Dog?
I think that's kind of it.
No, I think
he could do another
time,
what?
Didn't Tatum come up with like new lyrics?
Kind of, or more lyrics.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. He could do another jingle though.
Suzanne, we love you. For real. Thank you for loving Tatum like we love Tatum. It's amazing to see the love that we get from all of you.
Tatum, his name actually means bringer of joy.
Rachel, I want you to smooch him. For real. Like, everyone should just know what it's like to have a Tatum in their lap.
It is the best. Thank you, Julie.
He's on the opposite couch staring at me right now.
Yeah, he's over there.
He's just like, what are you doing?
He just gets tired of sitting in one spot unless he's sleeping, and we're not letting him sleep.
And also, we have the ring light going, so it's really bright.
Yeah.
So I'll get him in a few minutes. I'll get him back to say goodbye to everyone, but we'll let him hang out.
Dog's name is Gucci. I love that.
Oh.
Tatum needs to put out a Christmas album.
Not a bad idea.
Anybody have any other questions on Facebook?
Yeah, did we get all our questions from the book?
We did. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
From the website.
We got all those.
Yep.
We're just happy to see all of you. They love Tatum. Oh, I actually just had a teacher at my school recommend that Tatum does like a Tatum talk, but like a lesson for kindergarten to 4th grade. So I don't know how that'll look, but I think we should do something like that. Are you coming back?
I don't know if we missed this one or we skipped it or whatever, or it's new. It could be new from Maggie. Does Tatum like kisses and giving them?
Do we come
Yes. Here? Physical affection is his thing. He can't get enough of it. He can't give enough of it. Sometimes he's just licking your face whenever you don't want him to, or he won't stop, or he's doing it a long time. but physical touch is his love language.
What? What don't say? Tatum, wow.
So there's also these questions on this. Hi, Rice Cake.
Hi, Rice Cake. Rice Cake is one
Tatum
of our
teaches.
fans from Australia.
Can we see Tatum order more packages and singing? He's a big teddy bear. He really is a big teddy bear.
He's just like the biggest cuddle bug.
He really is. I mean, he's on her lap now. He doesn't want to be anywhere else. He won't sit next to her if he can help it. Okay, where were you born? We answered that about Tatum. He's from Macon, Georgia, but now we're up in Bangor, Maine. Who would you want to play you in a movie?
Ooh.
He would play himself. What about you? You'd choose Blake Lively.
I love Blake Lively. She's beautiful. I would want her to be me.
I feel like the person that could play me would be Adam Devine. That just kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah?
I feel like we're similar in age. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm going to choose Zac Efron.
You could choose anyone, honey. Wait, so for Tatum's book into a movie, who would we have?
Yeah.
I would want Blake Lively, definitely. And then Tatum, I think Tatum would have to have a well-trained dog to be Tatum.
Would have to be CGI because he's not trained.
Tatum's not very great in public.
No, not at all.
I mean, you saw the Masons video where he stands on the table.
When we were out to dinner. Yeah. He was all over the place. Biggest fear? Water for Tatum.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you need to have in your fridge at all time?
Blueberries.
Tatum would say blueberries. I'd say Diet Pepsi.
Blueberries. Fresh fruit. I think he got that because I always eat fresh fruit, and then I just started feeding him it.
Yeah, but he loves it.
Oh, puppy. Oh, the puppy.
What is your middle name?
Tatum?
Tatum's middle name is George, and that just came out from Nicole one day. The first time she ever raised her voice to get his attention, it was just Tatum George.
I was yelling at him because he did something, and I
Yeah.
said, Tatum George Lever. So his middle name is George.
Yep. And it has no meaning behind it.
It just came out.
Yeah. Mom, let him watch Homeward Bound.
We should watch.
That was a fun video.
Do you want to watch Homeward Bound tonight in inspiration of our book? I think we should.
What cause is dear to your heart?
Ooh.
Easy.
I think. What's yours?
Animal rescue.
I mean,
Tatum was rescued by the Pixel Fund. That's why most of the things that we do to raise money is for them.
And I think alongside of animal rescue, I would say mental health and suicide prevention.
Mm-hmm. Another big one for us.
Yeah.
Is Tatum ever naughty? He used to be. So he would get into things at night. So he sleeps all day, so he's got a ton of energy at night, other than, it comes in bursts. But so he would get into things when we'd leave him alone. And so we have to keep this place pretty locked down during the day so that he can't get into anything. We've never done a DNA test on him. We're not really interested. We just joke that he's brown when people ask us his breed. Yeah.
Rescue. Brown and a rescue.
Does Tatum love sports? No, because there's usually projectiles in sports, and that scares him. Lots of things scare him. Does Tatum still jump like a deer? Yes, he does.
And I'm always worried now that he's 9 years young.
9.5.
I'm always worried he's going to hurt himself when he does that because he still does it. And I tried to stop him because I don't want him to hurt himself.
Yeah, he does. He jumps straight up and down. So.
Oh, are his eyes closed?
Yes.
My dog.
So, Carla says, I've seen so many people on TikTok say they're only still here because of their dog. Animals and mental health go hand in hand, and that is very true.
So we adopted Tatum in April
2016.
And then December that same year, I lost my dad to mental illness. So to be able to have Tatum during probably the darkest time of my life, it was just the biggest blessing. And so for us to be able to give laughter and just lightheartedness to people in a world that is just very hard to live in right now. So I think that's really important.
Somebody says, does he ever get zoomies?
No.
Yes. When we get home from work. I can get him going pretty much all the time too, and he'll get the zoomies, but when we get home from work, it's super zoomies.
Not right now.
No. How much does Tatum weigh? 49 pounds?
We just do like the 50 lbs.
Including myself, every person who has ever met him in person, who has previously seen him in a picture or a video, says he's way smaller than they thought because he's really short. He's not very tall at all.
You know what? To answer the question, sorry, I'm thinking about 2024. What about Tatum children's book? We really work on that.
Yeah, we can work on that.
That could be something in the works too if he has his novel.
Does Tatum ever argue? Every day. I love animals more than people. Will there be another Sanchez?
Yes.
It is kind of a yearly thing.
We definitely should carve another Sanchez.
Somebody wrote today in a comment on the Sanchez video, they said, we really want to see bloopers. The Sanchez video is a blooper. Because we didn't mean to let it go. And me laughing and Nicole laughing was just not planned.
Well, the best part is that, like, what? I got it on my clothes and then I put it down and then it just started rolling.
Yeah.
Our life is fun.
Yeah.
Poor Sanchez.
I'm reading comments.
I want to know what
Facebook.
everyone's favorite video is. Because to this day, my favorite Tatum video is Yard Sale.
Yeah, everybody type your favorite video.
I'm
if you have
curious to know if you have a top favorite. And you have to read them and tell me if there's one that's like not as popular. Because I'm always
sometimes there are really obscure ones that we kind of not forget about, but we just don't think about. Does he love car rides? He loves being in the car. C-A-R. Well, we say vehicle now because he can spell C-A-R. But yes, that's one of his favorite things. Paw print, the poop bag.
Ooh.
Hard to pick. Stay-at-home mom dog is a nugget tree. Yard sale's definitely Cynthia's favorite. And Robin's.
Yard sale.
Joey in the barn. 4th of July. Sanchez. Grandma's house. Grandma's house brought a lot of people to the page. Wanting his own fridge. Cooking with Tatum. Well, listen while I spit these bars. That's such a good one.
That was a good one. So many
Yard
good ones.
sale. Tatum the therapist. That anxiety video we put out. Yeah. Singing and Dad interrupted him. That's Roxanne's.
Watermelon sugar. Oh, what about your fur is brown?
Is positive affirmations.
Positive affirmations?
Yeah.
I think that might be my top.
Hey Lady is one of like people's favorite.
Hey Lady.
When he's yelling at the drive-thru. That was a Wendy's, by the way. Puppuccino. Mom and Dad. Oh, Mom and Tatum on the hammock when he asked Dad for a snack. Dad's here. What are you getting? What are you ordering? He's here to take our orders. That was a funny one too. Peeing on the snowman. See, that's one we don't really think of.
This is why I love all of you because it's cool that everyone has a fave.
Oh, job interviews, the first one they ever saw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of bloopers in that one.
Mm-hmm. Tatum orders nuggets. Yard sale and planting the nugget tree. The turkey one. Hey Ladies with the whisper. That's Rice Cake's favorite. Oh yeah, Hey Ladies. I won't tell no one I saw you. Hotboxing the car.
Oh yeah, that's
love that one too.
Yeah. Oh.
I think we're gonna go soon and let Tatum sleep.
Do you remember when he was trying to be a sled dog in the very beginning of our videos?
Yeah.
Red sled. And
what a nightmare that was.
That was a nightmare.
Oh my goodness, that little red sled. Boot Brothers. Somebody loves that. Oh, the hummingbird. Amy Sue. Amy Sue says hummingbird. That's one of my favorite. When he's like, look at this. And he's just a bully.
He's just a bully.
The Sherry too, the bully hummingbird.
Oh.
The turkey dog thoughts.
Yeah, there's so many.
What's going on with Tatum? He's chilling. He's in his happy place. Whenever he says Jeez and Crow.
What about construction?
Yeah.
Construction.
Like Heather said, she's like, there's too many favorites to choose from. But I think we are going to get going. We're going to end the live soon just to let everybody have their evening.
He's starting to snore.
He is starting to snore.
You hear him?
If I stop talking, he'll wake up because
Yeah.
he'll notice the difference. Hold
He's
on.
starting to snore. Oh.
Yeah, he's starting to snore. So we're going to let him sleep.
Thank you all for just supporting and loving us and being you, because really it's just been the best adventure, and we just feel so blessed to have all of you in our lives. You're
And
gonna make me feel
privileged.
emotional, but I really mean it.
And we're privileged to be able to bring smiles to people's faces.
It's just such a big blessing to be able to do what we're doing. So thank you.
And we love everybody who's just getting here and has been here since the beginning and everything in between.
That's right.
So thank you.
Mm.
We're going to sign off.
All right. Love you guys.
Say bye, buddy. Don't.
Hey, this is John Acuff, New York Times best-selling author of 7 books and someone who's done a live signing. If you like the one you just watched, make sure you check out our YouTube channel. It's full of amazing authors having great conversations and signing books for viewers just like you. So make sure you subscribe, and thanks for watching today.